guard. Yeah, so I'm hoping today's a bit better. Shake out some cobwebs.
We're not all detached by this one.
Yep, and it seems very empty, doesn't it? Entirely. They're not using it. If some are already out, I don't think. Well, maybe. Is this like.
Oh, Jason's doing the whole thing.
I know. I love Jason. He's such a good little nerd.
He likes the
I gotta say, so what did he say about the party yesterday?
I think they had fun. They had games like in the open area here, and there was like they took tape and made like a tic-tac-toe board with remakes, and Max won like 6 times in a row.
Oh really?
And then Max remakes on the ground, and we would play it against Dylan 6 times in a row.
Oh really?
The road is
He's super good at tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. That was the arms, but a different game.
Oh really?
Beanbag tossing,
It was funny. Well, I said games, and even when we left, people were they had music and kids were starting to have fun or whatever, right? And I didn't realize. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's perfect. Nice one, Max. Nice.
I had to use the big barrel curling iron.
Anyways.
Someone took my curling iron to me.
Oh my god, I was going to tell you, but then I forgot. It was mine.
It's not yours.
Yeah.
Okay, girls.
It's mine.
Okay, girls.
Is he hiding it somewhere?
Do you think we can get him to sing?
I feel like the chances that might be slim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might he talk about different types of sand though?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
But you'd have to ask Max.
Yeah, I think it was fun. I just think Andrew didn't want to tell me it was fun. Because then I might ask about, like,
Team Landry is
I was teasing. Yeah.
throw the first stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably they will throw
better off to
a
tell me it
center
wasn't
guard
fun and
if you can get
shut
it
up
to
about it, right? Like,
sit
although I did
on
ask, I teased
the
Max before. I was
center
like, well, Max, like, you got some plans for getting numbers from ladies?
Yes,
And he's
and
like,
walk
oh, yeah, like, hang up the phone, kind of.
tighter to the house, the better, of course.
Nobody is sitting here if you want.
You're not in my way. I'm going to get rid of it. Absolutely. You got one. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
I think they do best.
Team Landry.
Yeah.
Chocolate-coated peanuts.
I used to think
Their guards to the house were, I missed
Like I have a
either through the house or it clogged. Team Bachek tried to throw a corner guard, and it looks like they're biting into the top of the fourth.
I might see.
Doesn't that don't they have a team as well in this check? Isn't that a team name? No. Oh, got you.
Team Landry gets their center guard right solid on the center line. Of course, with the no-tick rule, that stone cannot be moved unless you were to use it for like a run back or something, a run back takeout.
The wind was just up.
I didn't notice any wind.
Max lead on Team Bachek's second stone. He's going for a corner guard on the right side.
And then my like zipper, like a little
Sure.
zipper.
Oh, does
God,
it?
I get so
Yeah, get
annoyed.
bugs. Yeah.
Or it looks like they're
And his
bringing it
mom
in.
says that he's usually like
Again, I
runs
missed the call on that one. It is now full into the 8 foot. Landry calls for a hit.
Oh yeah, look at her. There's Lilo over there too. Nice.
They're probably looking to hit and roll under because they do not have a hammer.
Totally.
Landry's second. Delivers the stone. It's a little quiet. It's gonna over curl. Oh no, it's looking good. He's gonna overroll though. Poke up the other side.
Almost a double.
Oh, and he rolls in behind the yellow guard over there for shot stone. A nice little shot. Really wanted it underneath the center guard, but that's a good plan B. Kessler calls for a draw in behind the center guard. What's that? Yeah, I know. I thought it was coming through here. And Dylan rubs off the guard. It rolls into the almost biting the 4 foot. Just a inch too tight, or an inch too much curl on that one. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. Weight was really good. Landry calls for a hit and roll in.
I just want to talk.
Landry gets a hit and rolls to the outside to the full 12 foot there. Bachek calls for a draw in behind the guard. Plan, I think, is no. I thought it was a draw. It's a hit. Dylan's got the hit. He's gonna roll in, out, might roll out. Oh, nope, it'll sit.
Nice one, Dylan.
Oh, almost perfect.
Nice one.
Poked out the other side of the guard, but very nice. Not an easy hit. So Landry calls for a free, either a nose hit or a freeze to it. Looks like a freeze. It's freeze.
So much older.
He didn't take a ton of weight, a ton of ice on that.
Beginning
I'm
of the year.
thinking that might be running fairly straight, and it is running straight on that side. Maybe a little heavy for the through the freeze and it's going to slide past. Now Kessler's looking at this side. It's good that both of our Yellowstones are on the same side, and as their red one, because we can go after that red one now, he's going to try to bump the yellow into the red and just flop to the left a bit. If you were to roll in front of the yellow, that would be nice too, but it would leave a double open. Andrew gets the hit and the roll, rolls over about a foot or so, and pretty good shot. Still has a thin double there. That is what Kessler called for. Good shot. Bachek now 6-3.
And back there, can't quite hear as much.
And
Yeah, the
third on
monologue.
Landry is to try to hit and roll under. That's definitely the right call for them. They got to get undercover
Close enough.
if they want to steal. With this one, she might be able to get a shot. She might be able to get a piece of the forefoot if she makes the shot. But it looks like she's wide. She's going to miss the inside one, and she's going to hit the outside one. She might make a double on that back one. And she sure did. Well, she moved it. She's moved. Bachek is now sitting 1-2, which is actually better for us because our two stones are further apart from each other.
Excuse me.
Kessler's calling for a draw under the guard. The reason for that is that if you can get to the forefoot, it's now a race to the forefoot. Whoever gets in there has a really good chance of scoring. Also, too, because there's so many rocks in play, someone is going to score in this end,
You
probably.
might be right. You're probably right.
Wait. No, it's not.
And Andrew throws the draw right to the full forefoot, almost by Bachek sits 1-2-3 again. Walker is calling for a double or a hit and roll onto the yellow one there. There's a thin double there, but if he can get it, that'd be great. If he just rolls onto it, that would be fine too. In Landry's eyes, it's probably not a bad thing to force Bachek to 1, because they would take the hammer back in the even ends. You always want to have a hammer in the even ends whenever you can, because the pattern tends to be even end hammers in games. Walker delivers a stone. Sweepers are on it. It's looking good. He's got it. It's going to overcurl a bit and slide out the other side. But he got the stone he was after. So that was a good plan B too. Kessler's looking at it. Going to try to split the house again, or draw in and freeze to the yellow one. I kind of like the draw, or even a guard just biting a 12-foot, or full 12-foot actually would be pretty good on the left, and so the guards would be staggered.
I feel
But
like no.
if freeze is good,
This could be the final
yeah,
game.
but if you freeze, then they'll freeze
Like,
to you.
the last
Probably
game
will
was
try
like
to
half hour
draw the
long.
button.
To me, I was like, oh my god, this is long. It was a long one.
Splitting the house is a good idea because our stone on the 4 foot
I
is
get banned for that.
3/4 covered, and it looks like they're going to go for the draw to the 8 foot and split the house. Good call.
It must have been, you must have been exhausted. Yeah, like it would be exhausting. Because it's cold and you're on and right, you can't sit really and be comfortable and I bet. What do they want to do? Just draw off to it?
We're gonna ask you to speak with them like maybe home Monday and Tuesday. We're having like suppers next week or whatever. Maybe home Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Welcome to bed sometimes.
Maybe.
And boys 3 bit into full 12 foot on the right side. House is split. They got a triangle with 3 stones in there.
See? Oh, you see, good. Yeah, I'm fine.
Walker's got 2 choices. Really. Choice A is to try to pick the yellow one out. Probably get it with back weight or backline weight back.
Yeah, or Bachek.
Or to freeze to it. Freeze. Freeze is good.
Oh, right on. That's
Again,
late here.
nice force Bachek.
Where are you guys from?
If he leaves it the corner, corner frozen, Bachek can take.
It'd be nice to hear you sing
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Yeah.
Lose the yellow one.
I think that.
No, we're not asking too much,
It's a little
Jake.
late, so
We're not asking too much.
she noticed from
Always the cynic, Lindsay.
that where my other daughter's from this weekend.
She says she loves me.
Didn't feel the love there?
Wasn't coming across.
You said Roxette, eh?
Roxanne.
Who's Roxette?
Oh, that's
that one. I was like, I do not know her. She's one of those new age voices.
They could peel
That's
it
awesome.
to pick it out. They peel it, it might jam the back one. Or it'll go out, they'll lose the shooter, but still score 3. If they can use a quiet takeout weight to pick it out that way and put it back far enough, they could score 4. They might lose their yellow one, but
This
all options are good on that.
girl here, it must be her mom that's the coach.
Says on a text when you get home.
Dawn calls a note on this one. Oh, again in U15, you were allowed, each team is allowed 2 interactions, and so that really
No, my daughter
4
is
interactions. Our team tends
Yeah, we're a mixed team, 2 boys, 2 girls.
They use them when they need them, but often it's 1 or sometimes not even any interactions. They use more. Dawn's likes to let them be and let them make their own decisions.
I like seeing those photos.
But he calls timeout
I have to tell
when they
you where I
need it,
am
they need a little
going,
help.
but then I'll get home.
That is the great thing about U15. It really helps guide the kids in their decision making.
Did you ever watch Schitt's Creek? Oh, and he always does like the blur.
The learning curve for
Your phone was
kid curvers is much steeper than it was in the past.
You literally never answered your phone.
In previous generations, where the enhanced
Hey, you have my
coaching,
location yet? I still text
you
you.
would be on your own and you'd make lots more mistakes. And
Yeah, that's where, yeah, we're going
the
quick.
way to learn was
And then my
mostly
daughter.
trial and error.
She's not.
Bonus.
Thank you.
She's constantly on my side. Don't even try.
Grandparent, yeah, we'll be.
I don't know what to say, Ingram. You just had very charming kids, right? You can't help but love them.
Yeah, it was gonna.
Bachek takes one. It's good. It's worth the try.
It was worth a try.
Definitely worth the try. And
They were only going to get one anyway, right?
Field Town, get some good sponsorship.
Sorry, I was saying this must be the mom of the little girl in class. Is that it? They look a lot worse. Yeah.
so after 2 ends, we scored 1-0 for Bachek.
After 2?
And Landry
Real life problem.
it's hammer.
Real life
Landry
problem.
has hammer in the even ends, which is an advantage.
There's active requirements, and there's like 3 of them on here. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, when I get into a meeting, I just need to, yeah, it's, of course I did. Of course I did.
After 2
I'll be a
ends,
person.
first game. Yeah, that was
If you do it for me, how am I supposed to be told doing it?
What happened with that?
12 foot.
One for Kennedy.
Thanks, Rob.
Next,
That's the way it is.
lead on team Bachek delivers his stone. They're looking for a center line guard. Looks like it's a touch wide and maybe a touch heavy. It's gonna probably.
Nice rock, Max.
Nope, it gets to the correction. It gets to the center line perfectly. 1.5 feet in front of the house, which is actually really good there. Just about as perfect as you can get. The tighter those guards are to the house, the harder it is to get behind it, because that guard cannot be moved off the center line.
But it's nice work, Dad.
Yeah, is that right?
I knew when I
Yes.
get home, so I
Landry calls for a draw in
Boy, it
behind.
looked like it was flying through, but then it
Wide,
just
but
kind of sit
it's
with
going to the back of a 4 foot, so it had lots of room to curl, and it has come in behind the guard about 3/4 half. Still able to get to it if you throw. You can freeze to it and easily bump it back a bit, and that's what Kessler calls.
Oh, plus the team will want to knock it out necessarily. Sit. Roll, Nice.
I wasn't in nice. They separated us.
Max makes a nice little draw. Bachek is biting the 4 foot.
The Landry team, they are. I like the colors.
I might have to, yeah.
Actually, the green color
They're right here.
looks nice.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Maybe not an obvious color choice, but it looks really good.
Drop one.
just fell towards the center of it.
Landry tries to curl in to sit on the button, make a little jam in there, and it over curls a little bit, a touch light, and bumps the center guard. It does not bump the center guard off, so now there's two center guards there. The center guards favor Team Bachek because Bachek is trying to steal.
Oh,
Dylan
just, that's okay.
touch a little tight and rubs on center guard. Slides into full foot. Landry is calling for a hit and roll under the guard.
I got a little hit over here.
Watch the jam.
Looks like he's got the hit. It's gonna freeze, or nose hit actually. Nice little nose hit, and that's not bad for them at all because that actually, if we miss this, it sets them up for a possible multiple score. Would be like 3 or 4.
Sorry.
Bachek is going to call the hit. Coming with about 5 inches of ice there, so Dylan's throwing probably a 10, as in 10-second hit, like a normal hit. That's normal for him. It's curling across the face. He's going to roll in a bit. Nope, he's going to nose it. The further up that stone gets as they hit it, the more it kind of favors Team Bachek because they can tap it in and still have a guard, or it's a guard now. It's hard for anybody to get to the button. You have to curl through a hole, which is there, but it's a good sized hole, but not an easy shot.
Is Dad coming here today? He's hoping to.
Nice one.
They get the hit, roll away to the full 12 foot, and
I wondered if that was going to happen.
the yellow stone moves the red stone at the back to the back of the 8 foot.
It was like a holy crap shot.
There's no way. That's Rachel Holman vision right there.
Yeah.
There's no way they saw it.
They are buying into they did. Like
Yeah.
there's no excitement at all. Like
Yeah.
there was no like
Yeah.
praise Jesus. There was no. Good for them.
Hey Chris, can you pass me my
She's
water bottle?
bonkers, hey?
I don't even know if she's.
Is this yours?
That's mine.
Tis not.
Anybody want a banana?
That is banana bread banana.
It's slightly brown.
Absolutely. Chris.
firm. I just
Oh boy.
Is the mic on?
She's serious.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it looks
Got one.
No, but you stop.
Around the table here,
Stop
there's a
it.
little bit of a conversation about
Yeah.
What did
an
she
interesting
say?
banana.
You don't want to know.
There's a
I do
banana
actually.
sitting on the table that's a little brown, a little
That doesn't joke
overripe,
as dirty as the banana.
but apparently still firm. Surprisingly firm. We like to keep our fans out there entertained.
Or fan.
Our one fan, yes. And that fan is more like a ceiling fan than anything. Back to the game here. Landry.
Oh, smokes, Ashley.
Bachek made a nice hit, rolled out, and Landry tries to hit the yellow one that's on the forefoot. Not an easy hit. She needed a quiet weight, and she got the weight she needed. It was a little wide, and just moved the Yellowstone further to the back of the forefoot. Still undercover. Bachek calls for a draw to the top of the forefoot, or full forefoot, at the front of the forefoot. Andrew delivers the stone. Boys are cleaning it hard. Just clean. Now they're sweeping.
Oh, look heavy.
As long as this gets to full 8, it's money. If it gets to the top of the forefoot, it needs to be under cover, or else there's a fairly easy double. I'm trying to carve it over, but it's not going to go far enough, and it is going to. Gets to the button, gets to the pin, about half undercover, 1/8 undercover.
Is that a double?
There is double there.
Yeah.
But because they're so close, it's not. You kind of need a bigger weight, and you're probably gonna roll off. Your shooter will roll off, which means that the top yellow one will hit the back one. If you make the shot, it could really jam on the red one.
She was trying to lean it over.
A little wide.
Okay, guard.
Maybe I should get a coffee and not watch the
It is now time to eat the banana.
It's not so bad on the inside.
We need a
Oh,
camera.
you
As they say, it's not
oh,
so
you
bad
got a
on the
banana
inside.
string. Oh, get rid of the banana string.
Oh, and you got a bruise.
Oh.
That was upsetting, Chris. That was like, I don't know.
I want to come have family dinner.
Also, everybody wants to watch you eat that.
Apparently, people don't like banana strings. But
Or a
when
banana
I eat a
that's
banana,
like
I like
really-
to open it the way from the bottom of the banana, which is actually the top. People don't know that.
Yes, that's right.
My belief is when you want to learn something, you ask the experts, and that is how a monkey opens
That's
a
how a
banana.
monkey does
Even
it, yeah.
monkeys peel off the banana strings. I've seen it.
You watch them.
And that's what makes us different than monkeys.
The only thing.
Do monkeys also eat bad bananas?
Oh.
I think they like theirs first.
I'm sure our one listener at home has probably turned off now because
We did lose 2 kilos on that.
It's because they just showed up. That's why.
Yeah.
Gessler comes light, hogs the stone,
No,
trying to throw a guard.
they were repulsed by the banana conversation.
Were you only waving at me? Oh, okay. Oh, no, I was. Oh, for Maria, to the chair. Good, congrats.
That double is now open again, but again, you need good weight on it. Oh, there's
It's a great place to be in the
Landry called a timeout.
Go on.
You guys had a good weekend? That's
Why does it
It was the Dave gave him 3 for the first 30 seconds looking shows up.
Yeah. It looks like from here, it looks like she has a half turn.
That's how that works.
Walker's going for the double here. If he gets it, he's got a chance of getting 3 or 4. Little shout out to Auntie Wendy. We said our one listener was gone, but apparently she's still there, so we're happy about that. Comes a little tight and runs the yellow one back into the red, and Bachek is now sitting 3.
Kessler. You can do it, buddy.
change the guard situation though. No, it's the double is still exposed. Kessler's looking at drawing the 4-foot here. If he does that, that's a really aggressive call.
I was just seeing the updates,
Could be
so
sitting
NA
for
here go but out of 21 games.
right now. The button is
agreed.
exposed, but we're touching the pin. It's it'd be pretty tough to move that one in now. So if he makes this,
Shoot. Gotta lose sometime.
fighting for on the center line there, Bachek is probably going to score, steal 1 or 2.
Which a little
At least if they can get that double versus
Landry might be forced to try a circus shot, or they could try that double again. Boys are keeping it clean. It's got
They'll
one
get you.
now they're on it.
Every time.
Every
Starting to
And they
curl.
really last month.
It's got the weight past the guard there. Past the guard. It'll go.
They gotta do something about it.
Boys are swinging hard.
Nice Kessler. I wanted that for him. Nice Kessler.
Fighting 8 foot. A nice little shot.
That's alright.
2 feet shorter than I was looking for, but
Yeah.
that is leaves the button exposed.
Oh god.
They're
I know,
stuck.
like they're heating pads.
It takes away the
Right?
run back. The only shots they have is a slash off the double, or try to draw the button to cut us to 1 or 2. It's really tough for Landry to score here now. Possible, but tough.
Yeah.
Good defense, good offense, or it's like
Honestly, I can't believe you don't play this game. You got it all figured out.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
next weekend, but no.
Like everybody. Plus, I got everybody wants to.
I wonder if I got my money.
So he has a team of baseball for next week.
oh nice.
Even if we had this week, just a little bit, fellas.
I think it's gonna start
Like line.
No? That might be okay.
Okay, Landry throws the draw, and he's gonna bump off the yellow one and
That was a good
cut
try.
Bachek to 1. So
Yeah,
steal 1 for
nice
Bachek.
shot. Nice shot.
Heroics from Walker.
Very nice shot.
Good shot. Beautiful.
Very nice shot.
He's standing there. Walker's just like, I'm sure they're
So that's stealing 1, and Landry holds onto the hammer, and it is 2-1 for Bachek.
Wow, did you see the hole that threaded?
Over on
did you see
sheet
that?
1.
That's amazing.
Jackson
It went right
cut
through there.
through
That was a
through
beaut.
Tiny, tiny little hole to score 1.
What a
Did you
beaut.
ask me something?
Beautiful shot.
Oh, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
So there's 4 games going on this morning. There's Northcott and Sipka on sheet 1, Bachek and Landry on sheet 3, Kennedy and Polson on sheet 4, and then we have Smith and
Giving us a tour of the wall.
Smith and Paget is on sheet 6. Paget is from Okotoks, Bachek is from Okotoks, and Sipka curls out of Calgary and Okotoks. Bachek is trying to steal here now. They call for the center line guard. Max is up.
Yeah.
And they were doing a walking play. All of a sudden, 16
Yeah. So he was, Thursday night.
No, it was
Here on
Yeah.
Thursday.
I was like,
He was out practicing with his teammate Thursday afternoon, and then his
Let me think about
teammate
this.
helps the juniors.
no,
So he came out early for his Thursday night men's game
Nice
for our junior program, and it's like, so him and James worked with some kids on Thursday, and then they're playing.
Max makes a beautiful center line guard. Just biting the center line, can't be removed. Landry calls for a draw in behind.
Perfectly there.
Drawing in to the hammer team to draw in behind the center line guard, or the center guard is kind of a newer strategy. They used to do it back in the days before the free guard zone, or when the free guard zone first started. And then it moved to the team without hammer would usually put up a center guard, the team with hammer would throw up corner guards. Because the way a team gets multiple points when you have hammer is by having lots of stones around the outside. So now Kessler, they get the stone in behind the center guards, and Kessler calls for a run back.
Morning, how are you? Good, you? Good, thanks.
I've never seen him before.
A lot of teams might not go after this one because if he moves it, it's a problem if he doesn't make the run back. And he's hurt a little tight, a little light.
Boy, did it ever
And
curl.
that's a miss.
He
Go
knew
across the face
he
and
didn't make
misses
it,
on the
but
left
it
side.
really curled.
I saw it.
Are you going to talk to him? Of course, because I always get to talk to him. Okay, good.
Like, just clarify.
Just to make it clear that
When you
happened.
do it, I hear it up here. I didn't hear his up here.
It really.
Yes,
Thanks.
That's why he's here, just to point out all the things
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. It's like an easy target. It's just.
University when you're already spelling and stuff. I said, yeah, you need to know that.
Okay, Dylan.
Landry throws a draw under the center guard, and they get it there, and it's about quarter covered and eighth covered, but the two red stones are staggered. So two choices here. He's looking at, he could hit the red one and roll under, or he can do the run back, which is what he's going to go for. Bachek's going to try the run back again. Dylan throws a little more weight here, and not a lot of ice, so going with probably less than usual. You should get one of them. Oh, it's going to get the tap.
Oh, that's
he
okay.
missed it and rolls the
It's
stone
really
off.
curling there. Really curling.
Walker calls for another center guard.
It happened.
Draws in, brings freezes to the red one there. There is a possibility of a triple here. That's probably the inside top red one sticks around though. But you gotta go for it. If you get two out, great. If you get one out, not quite as great, but it's still great.
Like they're gonna get a casino money, like
Down the center line,
which is like 80.
Oh, okay.
And so they're trying to, I think they were, my understanding of the conversation,
and two stick
figure
around.
out Do they have enough money to put it in?
Curled it just a titch too much. Landry calls for a guard.
No, I was curious because, again, Ellen doesn't really care. She's got her hair.
Yeah.
He calls for a guard about 1.5 feet in front of the house.
Yeah.
2 feet in front of the house.
Nice.
Was that here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a real tight one.
That looked very similar to one that Holman made yesterday.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Yeah, it was real tight. And then try it again this year to feel it much.
Okay.
Okay. Kessler calls for a hit and flop under the guard. If he makes a double, that's great. But it's tough to make that double and get the flop under the guard, but we'll see what happens. Throwing a normal weight called for. Andrew's got a piece of it. It's going to be on the inside of it. He's going to roll too far. He rolls under the corner guard there, and it'll stick in the 12. Over on sheet 4, it's 1-0 for Team Kennedy. Kennedy for
I
Folsom.
takes that bite and it was like
Folsom.
some food, like food in
It's
there.
like baby.
Edmonton.
You know, it's all like.
I rarely can eat a banana.
Yeah.
I like banana. See, I don't like banana flavor. I like banana flavor.
Sure, I missed it.
But an actual banana,
It's coming in for a dry. Okay.
every once in a while I want banana, sliced bananas on peanut butter buns. And
Oh yeah, I have that all the
Full
time. It's so
force.
good.
Undercover, it's poking out about
Ooh, that's a good one.
a quarter stone. It's poking out.
We're really taking
Get
this
to it
in.
with a hack weight or a heavy draw. Kessler's looking to perhaps freeze to it. The boys are asking about the run back or the peel.
Oh, I thought you were keeping stats. I was like,
Peel's not a bad idea, getting rid of that guard. And if you made the run back, you can get a double run back, but it's a long,
That's a
really
long
long
run.
run back, probably 15 feet.
Caitlin,
Calling for backline weight, he just wants to bump that red one
did you get
back.
Bowen told to be
If
here?
he does, if he makes it, well, the undercover is sitting second shot, and then when Kessler throws, he'll be able to try to pull one in for first shot. Boys jump it.
Maybe a little late.
It's a little tight.
Light
He's
is
going to
tight.
be on the guard. He's going to move it over, but they should stay on it.
Ah. Well, nothing like helping
Should
them
have
out.
kept squeezing it hard, I think, so that
He's just trying to
he
be
would have rubbed
consistent
it.
from yesterday.
Yeah,
Instead,
that's right,
it's
that's
over.
right, that's right. Keep up his record from yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't let these guys down.
No.
Shoot, he was doing well too.
At the
Can't have
moment, Landry's looking at 4.
Have their moments.
They all have their moments.
4 is in the realm of possibility for them.
Now, it was, of course, it seems a really good job up there.
Yes, we do fantastic. I've never missed a shot, and I've never played in my life, so you know.
Landry scored in Denver.
I'm like at 100%.
Very
Yeah.
rare thing in curling. It's the equivalent to a hole-in-one in golf. Pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
I have never, that was the first one I'd ever seen, ever.
Nice.
Okay, they get to the 4 foot, beautiful little draw.
That is thick. All right.
It's
I'd like
exposed
to be able
enough
to get some.
hit and roll under. Probably hit and roll under and take 2 out. There's white in between the red one and the guard, so
At least one in there.
it's wide open. You can get to the whole stone. You're not going to get far into the inside. You can get half the inside half, and that would be enough to take 2 out and roll onto the other one, forcing them probably to 1 or 2. Paul is about 3 to 4 inches ice.
Does he have his Michael Jackson glove? Oh yeah, he does.
Sorry. No, I didn't squirt on you.
No.
It's fine. Okay, it's fine.
I didn't want to deal with that. So Sunday afternoon,
Mess.
Well, yeah, we will.
Just
I just look up what's called slow down.
Looking pretty good. He's got a piece of it. It's got a curl now. And now they're trying to carve it over. It's going to nose it, and he's got 1. Didn't quite curl far enough in. He was almost there. If they'd started carving it a little earlier, he might have had both. Might have had the shot perfectly.
those other 2 are going to be impossible.
Walker is looking at a hit. Again, to do that, he'd have to really get to the inside. It's not really there. He couldn't get to the inside. Well, with the backline weight, he might be able to move it back
Seems
far
like you
enough,
could come
but
around
not
the other
enough
way, but then you look out there.
to score a multiple. Right now, they're looking at 2, maybe a 3 at the best. That one is exposed enough that Bachek could hit it in or hit it onto the back one. Hitting it onto the back one, it would roll away,
But that's
and roll out. Place the red one in, hit it onto the top, red one on the top of the forefoot, and it's not exposed, but Landry's going to. Either way, and probably looking to score at least 1. Very good possibility.
Like, definitely we have not played everybody on this ice for sure, because we didn't place it.
The 4 or 5 is gone. Probably. Never like to say anything definitively because you never know what can happen, especially in U15 curling. They may be calling a guard here, which is actually probably their best shot because they can try to draw the forefoot on the other side.
No, but that's that.
When you can go with a safe
We
call
haven't seen the double board come around. I
and
think
still get
maybe
what
they
you
just
want
got
out of it is the way to go usually.
oh yeah, you know,
Oh, he's your cousin.
That's why things are set up.
boy, is it ever curl, eh?
Walker first nice little guard.
They want
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
Really good shot.
Bachek is looking at it. He could possibly freeze onto the back one. Probably couldn't get to shot if they do. But those are pretty tight to the button. Both will be right touching the button. Still looking at a freeze. With a freeze, you could bump it back and just titch and sit. Second shot.
He's coming in from the other side.
You could also slash that back one too, or peel it, but it's a really thin peel. Yeah, Don calls a timeout. They look at it and go with the freeze, just what Kessler was thinking about.
Because if they got it, they don't want to.
This is a good call. Makes it good. Probably red still takes at least 1. If you miss it and leave a guard, if you come little light in the guard, then they have to draw the other side.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any rocks running down that side this end.
I'm lucky, like Morgan's taking Grand Prairie, so I'm not going, right? Like, so it's nice that like at least we can, it's only one bid, and we just kind of like break it off, so, yeah.
All right, Kessler. See what you can do. Boy, they really have lots of ice, right?
I want to go.
Right there, and she pressed 4. Mackenzie Kennedy took a deuce, and now we're up 3-2-0. Kessler comes in, he's gonna skinny the guard, and he's got it. Oh, he rubs the guard. Stone rolls at the end, just hooks in a bit. 3/4 in the 4 foot, and Walker needs to draw the button on the other side for 3. He's got to at least get full 4 foot to make it.
Sounds close, right? 3. Tied up. We get hammer back.
No, that's just yeah.
Correction, it's 3-1 is throwing, and it's 1-1 between Bachek and Smith. Landry throws a little tight or picked or something and racks on the guards. And it's a 2-spot. They get the deuce.
That was a good end. Good end.
In curling, you always, it's really important that when you have the hammer, you always, they call it a hammer conversion. When you get 2 with the hammer, you always want at least 2 when you get the hammer, when you have the hammer. So there's Bachek going into sheet, end 4, going into the 4th end break after this end, has hammer, coming towards the home end. This end shows one interesting thing is just we really had 2 misses, and that was it for Team Bachek, I think. And when in competitive curling, if you have 1 or 2 misses in an end, the other team can really make you pay for it. And Landry did that. They had a chance to take 4 or 5, and we were able to cut them down to 2. So that was an okay end. It was a good end for us. It was a pretty good end for Landry. There were a few things we could have done better on that one. Again, it's U15, and students or the kids are still in big time learning mode.
We got Mike one for
This year, from all the teams that were in the tour last year, has been huge.
But he's just, coaching.
Landry throws a nice centerline guard. Bachek calls to come in behind.
Yes.
Boys are sweeping it. They were sweeping it for weight, but now they're off. It's going to skate through probably. No, it's not going to skate through. It's going to come in behind, back house.
Nice.
Not bad. Generally, you want them in front of the house. It's harder to take them out in front of the house, and you can bump them back and things like that. At least it's in the house, and it's undercover. Landry calls for a draw to 4 foot underneath the top of the football, underneath the guard, the centerline guard. Perfect shot here is just top 4 foot, just biting enough that it counts the yellow one.
Like going through my
Looks like
And I made
the guard.
I made them
the guard
put it
and
this
it's
morning because I was like,
Oh my God.
I don't know where I think they
back to the center line. That's a nice shot.
that's why I
Poking out the other side,
that.
but a little bit, but it's a good shot. Good stone.
Okay, max like you can. Like it.
Yes. P4 thread.
No, to see where I'm at.
Yeah, he was late.
It's not.
Me too. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And you got a countdown on your watch. Yeah. That's why you go into it.
Okay. Now, see, I worry about that red one. What do you do now? Oh, he wants to. You try to hit it just a little bit. Is that what he does? You do? Just try to tap the yellow one just a touch, maybe. Just squeeze it out. It's gonna.
Oh my God.
Those are tight cards. Can you come on the other? See, now I would come on the other side for the size of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. On the other side.
Flip our view here. It's backwards. And we're back, or I'm back anyway. Looks like Landry is 1-2. We got a little cluster around the button there. The red one is exposed enough to hit. They call for the hit. If they bump it over, it could
What do you like that for?
hit the yellow one into the red one and make some stuff move around again. Wide.
Let it curl.
Oh, it's coming now.
Let it curl. Let it curl.
It's gonna jam with something.
Okay. That's
Jams
okay.
on
That's okay.
the yellow that was sitting on the button.
That's okay.
Moves it
I think
a
yellow.
little over, and then which hit the other red one and moved the back red one that was touching the button away. So now yellow is now sitting 1.
Yeah, agreed. That was a good one.
First shot. Red is 2-3. Yellow is 4 shot. Landry calls for a draw into the button. Now we're into what we like to call the tippy tap game. Throw them in and jiggle them around and move stuff around. A very quiet kind of
Nice shot. Nice
game
shot.
where you
Boy.
Beauty.
have to be really precise.
Good shot.
They draw into the button, full button, not full button, but half button. Now sitting first and third shot, but it's still open for Andrew to hit and roll under.
Come on, Andrew.
If he hits it, goes on to the red one, bump the red one over a bit, and be sitting 1-2. If he noses it, still 1-2, but it'll be exposed for them to bump.
Come on, Andrew.
Calls about 8 inches of ice, so it looks like a normal hit, normal weight.
That's gonna be
Boys are sweeping. They're keeping it clean. Now they're sweeping for
Keep it off the
hold it
guard.
straight. Now they're sweeping to carve
Keep
it.
it off.
It's by the guards.
off the guard.
Skinny's that one. Oh, the second guard.
Damn.
Oh, so close. He would have had it perfect if he skinnied that guard. Landry calls for another draw in, another bumpity. It's a little wide. It's going to bump the red one, but it's going to roll to the side, leaving them both exposed for a double. Yeah. Oh, it's well, that shot to come in on it is still there. Red is now shot stone. So options, you can play a double off of the one that's sitting on back of the button. You can play a double to the hit it on the left side. You can get the 2 on the left out, and you might, if you hit it thin enough, you're gonna get 2 of something. If you hit it thin enough, you could move the one that's on the back of the button almost straight sideways into the one that's on the full floor there. That would be a pretty amazing shot. I think it's there. But I don't think I'd even bother with it. I think it's probably best to try to just play a quiet backline weight and just bump it back. You might get to the inside and roll a bit, a little more undercover. And if you did that, you'd be covering the pin, and it would be just about impossible for somebody to hit and move and become shot stone. You'd be guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed to score 1 if you did that. Not guaranteed, but your chances of scoring 1 would increase significantly. That's what they call a nose hit. Oh, boys in order for keep it straight. Oh, so now they're trying to carve it over. Now they're trying to keep it straight. And he's by the guard. He's got it. And nose hit. Oh, nose hit and rolls just to the right, just a titch. It's exposed enough that you can hit and roll under now onto the button. If you make that shot, it's tough to get to, but there would be a double there. with the delivery. It's gonna be close. It's gonna have a piece of it. Oh, Mike just knows it. Oh, he gets it. Picks it out. And currently it is Bachek sitting one. And first shot. So Bachek's gonna have to draw the button. Oh, he's looking at a draw to freeze onto the yellow one. That's a pretty good call. That would cover up the button. Make it really tough for Landry to score, although they'd be able to try a double on it. The red one would be in the way of the double.
Is it a dog vet weekend? A vet dog weekend?
No.
Especially with us, we're not absolutely good.
Easy pet lab.
Whatever.
Play of the month, yeah.
Oh my god. Well, he has to be like turkey's game or something.
Oh wait, bulldog new tricks. Have you not heard that? Aren't you going to school, Andy? Oh. I'm talking to Alec right now.
What I didn't ask you, you just spontaneously walked off.
They're on a timeout. Kessler and Andrew are looking at their options here.
New York? Oh, Jesus.
Kessler calls a centerline guard on full 8 foot. Protect his one and then possibly go after the deuce on his last stone.
See, like we live on the farm, we don't even have dogs because we're just not home. Yeah, no, that's the problem. I got 6 horses in the car. This big, but don't get attention. Yeah, so it's time for our annual cat cleanup too. See, I have to tell the kids as soon as they move out, get the wiener dog. And I'm going to put a picture in front of the wiener dog and torment them so every time the kids come home, he eats them. Like, yeah.
Delivers the stone. It's a little heavier than they wanted. Come back to the 4 foot, and it comes to the first shot, but it's wide open for a hit and roll under. Ooh, about 2 feet too heavy, but that's okay. There's still that guard. It's wide open, but yeah. If Walker knows it, he'll be second shot, third shot.
I don't like it, and he loves
But
it.
if he gets to the inside of it with the back on his sleeve, he can roll right in there. And he can roll onto his red one, which would force us into having to make something crazy, possibly.
I feel like we got a lot of ice for this. Yeah.
Has a chance to possibly get into a steal position here. It's a little wide. And a little heavier than he wants it, I think. He's on it. Gonna hit it. Gonna knock it in just a bit. Knocked it further into the button, so Kessler's gonna have a draw for 3. He just has to freeze onto it. If he were to come a little heavy and bump it back, then he takes 2. Here comes light, and still takes the deuce.
Not that I know that, but I know that golf courses are pretty great at 8 a.m.
I try to turn off as much as I can. You still gonna be on that cover?
Boys are on it. I think you might be a little bit light here. Oh, no, it's looking good. They're going to keep sweeping it though. They got to pound it and it'll get there. Yeah, he is right there.
Yeah,
Great
really nice.
to the pin.
Really nice.
For the three, for the triple.
Another great.
It was a really good end. Both teams played really well in that end. And like I said, we got into a game of tippy-tappy, but it worked out for Bachek. Landry played a wonderful game there. Lots of good shots. Now we're going into the fourth end break here.
Under do not fall.
Their wings haven't fallen off yet.
That's fine, because I can say I didn't.
You suggested to her so they should change it, but yeah. Tough loss. They did play well though.
I'll shut it off.
I was trying to watch him and it looked like he was like throwing it fine, but it just would not turn. Like it just was not going.
And we're back
She probably starts her
in the fifth end.
line.
Yellow has center guard just off the center line for red, and yellow has a center guard behind that, slightly staggered, and a stone sitting on the forefoot.
They're never gonna know. They get like 400
Landry draws in to the forefoot, in behind the center line, or the center guard. Beautiful shot. Almost froze into the yellow one, which is a good call because it's something they can play off of. If they start throwing or peeling off guards, they could go after it now.
I have no idea.
And it's something that they could play and bump with.
Yeah.
Dylan goes for a draw, and he draws to the center line, full 12 foot, beautiful shot. That's actually a really good shot. Now there's 3 staggered guards and staggered different ways. Forces Landry to try to draw the putt. And that's what they called for. If they leave it out at all, something that we can hit, or Bachek can hit. Little update over on sheet 1. It's currently between Sitka and Northcott. It's 5-3 for Sitka. Here on sheet 3, it is 5-2 for Bachek. Sheet 4 is 4-1 for Kennedy. Sheet 6 is 3-1 for Smith over Paget. Paget being from Okotoks, we know them well. Yesterday they had a spare because Callie Paget Skip also plays high level ringette. She was at ringette provincial trials yesterday, so they did pretty good without. They did real well without her. Not as well as they usually do with her. She's a pretty strong player. Throws a nice stone. They try to draw in. Bachek tries to draw in, and comes a pitch light. Leaves it exposed. Landry's looking to hit the yellow one and hit into the red one, possibly move the yellow one that's on the button, or biting button that's on the back. That stone sitting on the 8-foot there, that yellow stone is one both teams can play off of. Finds the second. Looks like it's looking good.
He's going to hit
Might
his red.
nose it, or he's on the guard. He's going to be on the guard here. On that red guard, bumping the yellow one up a bit. So it opened it up a little bit, which is a good thing for Landry. Probably the best shot here for Bachek is either you could tap that yellow one up, which looks like what Kessler's looking for. You could tap it, or you could tap the other one, yellow one, in, or you could throw a guard. I would be tempted to throw a guard on it because we're trying to steal here. However, if you tap one of those two stones, that's your aggressive play. You have a chance to steal more than one, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to do the angle tap off of the one on the left. That's in the 8-foot. Okay. Weight, Andrew's weight looks good. He looks a little light. If he's light, it's okay to leave a guard or to He's definitely light. It over curl. It's gonna bump the middle one, but that's just fine. It's good. A guard would be better than this. It would, because you can double stuff off and make things happen, jiggle things around. However, this is an okay plan B. Walker was looking at the angle raise on the left side red, but his coach calls a timeout. I don't think that would be his call. I think his call is probably to play off those yellows and start eliminating things. He's got to open it up. If he played a double off of there's two easy doubles there, but he's got to get rid of some yellow stones and open up the center. When you have the hammer, you always want the center open because it gives you a chance to hit whatever's in the middle. Any junk in the middle really favors Team Bachek. Now he's looking at playing a double raise off the yellow one on the center line, which is really tight under that guard. It's about covered by about a quarter stone. It's there. It's definitely there, but it's not an easy shot. It's giving about a foot of ice. And it's looking good as long as it doesn't over curl. And it's gonna rack on the guard, which is actually just okay. That's okay for them too, because again it opens it up. Kessler is probably going to try either another tap or a guard. I think I kind of like the guard there. Yeah, throw a guard, even a midway guard. He's calling for a guard tight to the house, but even a midway guard is fine. Just not in the house. You don't really want it in the house. And you took a little more ice off of it, or a little more weight off of it. It is sick. I think he's a little wide.
It'll finish good.
Boys aren't even touching it. Now they clean it a little bit. It's good low guard. Perfect.
Right where you tapped the
Pro
broom.
more than I expected it to. But that's why Kessler can skip and I'm not. Jason said it would finish good, and he was absolutely right. It did finish well. Now Landry is looking, Walker's looking at having to play a raise tap on that red one. That's what he's looking at. I think again, I'd be peeling guards left, right, and center, moving stuff around. But this is he's playing the higher or lower percentage shots, trying to make the harder shots so that he can score his deuce more effectively. If he gets this red one in there and gets our yellow out, he'd be money, and then we'd be playing taps again.
It's way wide.
In his truck. He's a little wide. Gonna rub off that yellow one. Probably she might. Oh, yeah. She bumps it a bit. Bumps it far enough that it goes almost to the edge of the forefoot. And again, that's something he can bump down. Now it's an easier race to tap out that yellow one. Bachek's best shot here is a guard.
Guard way up there.
Cover everything up in the forefoot, and Landry will have almost nothing.
Here.
There you go.
Oh, gee.
Again,
Now I feel like a queen.
Strategy thing where
Take it
If
when
you
you
were, you would have
can.
just been tapped in and sat down.
Or a semi-wide trailer, but
start running those guards. I think that's what Landry should have done. There's just too much stuff in there. Our team Bachek tends to play fairly defensively when they have the hammer, and defensively means they hit everything, keep a lower score a little bit, get everything out of the center, because the last thing you want to do is give up a multiple steal.
because keep trying.
So it's way out there, but we'll see if it finishes. Should finish. It's hanging. Boys are
Maybe
trying
he's just
to.
trying to close up half.
They can knife it over. It'll go far enough. Okay, well, there's a good
pretty
sized
tight
hole
port.
there to come through,
It's tight port
but
though.
Yeah.
it's
Well, yeah,
not
but
an easy
Walker
shot.
can
It's
tie.
really the only thing he's got right now, unless he wants to run guards.
Oh, that's quite a cluster.
Probably be a good idea to look at those guards.
Every rock.
Yeah. Is every walk in? Oh, you're right. Except for two.
Yeah, there's not one in the bump.
You're right.
That's how I like to say it.
Yeah. Every rock in play. Hope for the best.
That's right. And just
Ball timeout.
fire it down.
Make something happen.
That
For us, it's a
that hit
chance,
on
and
the
for
red
them
one.
too, it's risky, hey? 'Cause
You'd have to, in
They
order
could
for it to work, I think you'd have
give us
to.
another one or
You
something.
can't nose it. You got to be on the outside of it, and
Just
that
about
yellow
anything
guard
you
is
can
just close enough that it makes it a really tough shot. I don't know if you can even make it.
If they tried to.
Probably you could hit half a stone.
Yeah.
You could, with good weight, you could take that yellow one out. But it is tight. You're gonna have to throw some
There's
weight at it.
one red, possible red.
Oh, Walker's looking at the angle raise takeout on the yellow one, which I'm not sure that's really dangerous because you're playing off the yellow one. You could theoretically, it could hit the inside of that red one and do a double off of the two reds, and then leave yellow if possible, steal a 4 or 5. It's really dangerous, this one.
Where did you stand down?
If he makes it,
We've been
if he
driving.
makes it, he'll score 2,
That's
Oh, I
okay.
guess
possibly
so.
3.
You're used to coming.
Yep, that's right.
Here's his first stone. Looks like he's gonna go for it.
But Andrew's not driving from back to the States.
No, he loves driving.
Oh, has he been driving here? Like he'll
He's
He'll
kind of
drive
late at it.
back.
And it's over curve.
Often drive back. Yeah, he has been
You
driving
might get some
his last
action
week.
off
Started to
that other
fall
one.
off there, but it overcurled and
Yeah,
just
he
peeled it off.
loves driving though. Yeah.
so that redstone is
It's a little bit hard for me to.
still viable. Options for Kessler he could get to the inside
He's
of
not.
it and nose
He
it
doesn't
out,
have his numbers. He can't, right?
but it wouldn't help
No, he
too
can.
much.
Can he?
He just failed in his
It's really dangerous. He could play looking at double
I
raises
failed 3 times, then got it onto the super.
It's fine,
or
eh?
just the guard. That's what he's going for. That's
Oh,
the same shot.
That's right.
As the great Ben Hebert says, the best shot to call is the one you're going to make.
His first.
When you can take the easier shot and still get what you want, you're going to go
pass,
for it.
right?
I don't know if I would.
I don't know if I would.
Distance. Like, I don't know, I stop when I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit the car.
Yeah. Is that a good answer?
I guess whenever I'm
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
If you make this guard perfectly,
When I started getting that, oh my God,
awkward
yeah.
to try some
Yeah.
heroics.
works for me every time, so I don't really know what they were talking about.
Light and tight.
I'm a little disappointed in its steel.
It's a little light. That should get there. We'll get close. If he rubs off the red one there,
Might be on
that would be good. Or would be nice. Perfect. Well, no, it wasn't the perfect call or perfect shot, but it that is more than good
They've
enough.
still got room to get around there though and
to
dump it.
get to. Well, we could with Walker could get to it with backline weight, and that would move everything around well enough. It was just a little tight, a little
There's
light.
not much to do. That is like. This is it.
This one here.
Oh, it's is it Sitka that's marked up there? No. Yeah, Sitka's yellow.
Yes, they are. Yes. Oh, he's just gonna.
Use money. You just got it.
Might have something.
You might have a piece of it.
Oh!
That was a close one.
That was a really,
So
really
close.
tough shot to get to. I think he
Bit too much weight.
threw too much weight at it. He needed to throw like a back line, just move it out of the way. Threw too much weight and just barely missed it. It was close. Makes the score 6-2 after 5. Over on sheet 4, Olsen has scored. They took 1 in the 5th. They are now in the 6th end, and it is 4-2 for Kennedy. Sheet 6, it is 3-1 for Smith over Bachek. Sheet 1 is 5-3 for Sitka over Northcote.
Oh, okay. These two games? It's 3 and 4. And the other ones are 2. Okay, that's very good.
I'll need your autograph on a whole piece of paper. Gonna need the soap. Hold on about that.
That was so, it was, yeah, sisters.
It's like a chemistry.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
She thinks, like, Kayla is celiac, and she thinks that this molecule could, like, help cure celiac.
You're going to her, you guys kindred spirit.
Actually, I don't know if you call her Center Guard.
That's
She's gonna
Call her Center Guard.
cheese buns.
Touch heavy.
You can, right?
It's now on the edge of the
she's
8
gonna
foot,
make it so I can have
just off the
Cheese
center line.
buns. That's the one that
And
is
then my
that.
life will be good again.
Is that the thing that you?
The Holy Grail.
Yeah, I just want some cheese buns.
We're now in the 6th end, 3 ends
You
left.
they probably have
Two.
some, but
Bachek
just
is
not
up
good
4.
garbage.
After that last 5th,
Yeah.
Landry's going to start gambling a little bit more now. Landry draws up to the yellow stone, basically freeze
Agree
about
that
an
it's
inch or
hard to
two
find
apart.
a bakery.
Tesla calls to
For
feel them
any.
off.
Yeah,
He doesn't care if his yellow one sticks around or not. He just wants to get the red one out.
Gluten free or just in general?
If he hits it perfectly, they'll
Maybe
both
we
go
just-
and
there's one in
the
Strawberry.
yellow shooter will roll over
Popcorn.
to the side.
We used to have a really good one in Deer Run,
Got
Douglas.
4 inches of
Deer Valley
ice.
Bacon.
He's hit it on the broom side of the
Their cinnamon buns were to die
the Red Rock.
What's
I
that?
used to
He's
get
hit it on the broom side of the Red Rock.
sour bread bowl,
Gotta
and
hit
then
it
I'd
with
make
curry
super
dough.
cheese, and we'd eat them out of the sour bread.
Throws it down the center line.
Sounds nice.
Really
That
healthy.
does sound
Got it.
Really
Got a piece of the
Sourdough
curd.
is
It's
actually
gonna jam
It's not gonna
now.
score.
Over-curled a bit.
Your gut.
Oh, good to know.
Max's stone's always
That's okay. That's
on the
okay.
hit zone and everybody else is on the team. He throws his
I think
stick up
that's
just
probably
a
the best
pitch
result.
lighter. A little more ice probably would be perfect.
There's as gonna get.
I think-
This is gonna get, yeah.
Free.
Must have picked.
Landry calls for a
That one
guard,
just
and
died
they come
right
up
there.
short. They hog it. Bachek is calling for a hit on the red one, hit and roll to the right. I don't know what kind of weight he called for, but this is it's going to hit it on the inside.
Nice.
Looking good. Not going to
Oh,
roll
that's
quite
Dylan.
enough, but
Nice one, Dylan.
it's pretty flat enough between the two yellows that it's a hard takeout, or hard double if they try it. If I was them, I probably wouldn't hit freeze to one, or I'd only hit one of them. Over on sheet 4, Kennedy has a triangle of 3 stones very far apart, opposite sides of the house, and they have hammer. So right now they're looking at possibly scoring a multiple. Really good setup there.
Bond is held. Bond has words. He hasn't called me any timeouts.
No, not too much. What does he want here? Maybe one over there, right? Split them? Or would you go after that red? There's no red.
I would probably go after the red.
So you can tap that.
Yeah. Because, like, when you're up, you're going to make it as clean as possible. So I would just get rid of it.
Especially already in the 6th.
Team Bachek.
Bond might be worried
Do
that,
an interaction.
like, you might end up taking out your
Your
yellows
own,
because they're kind of close.
He called the freeze on that last one. It was just a bit heavy.
Kessler's now looking at a draw to the 8-foot on the other side. Make a nice, not sure what kind of triangle that would be. Could be an obtuse triangle, I think. Triangles are in good shape when you in curling. Oh, he changed his mind. He's decided to hit the red one and roll over. If he were to hit it, roll onto the yellow one and bump it over would be nice. If you were to nose it, that would be okay too. As long as he doesn't take out the yellow. He's trying to carve it over. Should have a piece of it. Gonna peel it.
Nice
and
one.
Peels it, goes through the hole. Nice shot. Again, I was
A little thicker would have been good.
that was a good shot. It worked out. Triangle would be nice. Triangles are good shape when you're trying to score multiple points because it's hard to get the ball out. And the bigger the triangle, the better it is. Right now we don't have hammer, and we're trying to steal it. So typically we're worried about trying to split the house and get these big triangles, but we wouldn't mind if we gave them one. The whole reason being is that they take the hammer back and be able to possibly score.
Nice shot.
Landry
double.
tries a double.
Not
They
100%
hit
double.
both,
Close.
and the one yellow floats to the back there. So much for the triangle. Now Bachek is going to try to hit the red one and hit it and roll a few feet to the right would be great. Without taking out the yellow ones. But if the yellow ones stick around and you get the hit, that's great. If you just get rid of the red, that's fine too. And he hits it and rolls to the back of the house, almost even with the other one. So now we're back in triangle territory. You get one at the top of the house and get that triangle.
Really liking the triangles, did it?
Everybody loves triangle
Yeah.
curling.
I like how.
Triangles and Christmas
Obtuse
trees.
or obese?
Yeah, that's right.
It depends.
Do you know
You can
the
be obtuse sometimes, and
if that is A and that is B, then what's the angle on C?
what's the hypotenuse of that one?
Yeah. You need to.
Pythagoras, the
Yep,
theorem.
that's right. Get your Pythagorean.
Such teachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
A squared B squared equals C
You know
squared.
how he was talking about how you open the banana from the bottom? I feel like I remember him saying that in elementary
Oh,
school.
really?
Yeah.
The one fact he knows there, Andy?
Okay.
Talking about me?
No,
No, the other one.
the other nerd.
Yeah.
Landry threw a draw to the 8-foot. It was coming a little heavy, and they started to knife it to get it slowed down. It slowed down. It's sitting on the 8-foot. Andrew is going to hit.
Hard down.
Yes.
He's tight,
Yeah,
and
he slid in.
he's going to flash this one. He is way tight.
Really, I saw it
And
even
now
I
he
saw it
missed.
slide in.
Oh,
Oh.
he bumps it just a touch.
He just gets so down. Stop it. Andy, cheer him up. Yeah. Give him a big smile, Andy.
sorry, that I never win.
Did you hear that? Slightly, yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot.
Take one for the team.
That's right. I saw he just went like that out just before. As soon as you make one mistake, they sure can jump on it, hey? All of a sudden you get two in the house. Good job. All right, Kessler.
Landry draws. They draw a full 12-foot, and it is currently shot stone. Landry's sitting 1-2. Kessler's looking at a hit and roll inside. If he makes the hit and roll, there's a really good chance he's going to jam on the yellow one. The hit and a flop might be better. If he jams on it, as long as the yellow one or red one goes out, that's fine, I think is what he's thinking.
Kalmar.
Over on
32 teams. Yeah. Sounds like it's going to be so fun, right?
Kessler's got a piece of it, and he's gonna pick it out. Beautiful hits.
Nice one.
Little roll inside, just a titch to shot stone. Walker's looking at a hit and roll in.
Is that red one? Counting as second, it must be.
Yeah.
From here, it doesn't quite look like it, but on that camera, it
Yeah, it
does.
just looks like they took 3, and now they're up 4-3. Interesting thing about Smith this weekend is that they're throwing the 3 because their second is Daniel is in Saskatoon this weekend watching his older sister Molly play in the U18 Nationals.
And
They
she got silver.
played yesterday, Team DeSormo did, and came second, so they got the silver medal at the U18 Nationals. Pretty awesome.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Good shot. Better go for that one, I guess. Eh? Yeah? Yeah, go for it. In the world. Might hit over the yellow. That's okay.
I can hear what he's saying.
Can you?
Yeah. He's listening. No, it's not control.
Oh, smells what? Well, maybe not. It smells. Oh.
Oh, no, I smell it.
I'm not a tomato vegetable fan.
That was the part that was Team Colson is
Back in the day, you'd have soup like tomato vegetable out of the Campbell's can. And it would be like basically frozen, you know, those frozen mixed vegetables with tomato.
Tomato chunks.
because it was like no noise, hey? It was just like on it the whole
Can't do
way.
it.
It was a big.
Well, I guess that would too. I don't know if that would have came out of the can or if that's just
Kessler's looking for a hit here.
it really has to
Curl the whole way, boys.
They've got to curl it. He's going to get it. He's got a piece. and it jams and it's gonna roll far enough.
Yeah.
Rolls far enough to be.
But they got a easy hit for 3.
Yeah. Landry has a hit for 3 now.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. Hit for 3. Just one miss, and that was how they can capitalize on that, right? Just one miss.
Now Landry's gonna hit the yellow one, and if he sticks it, just nose hit, he'll have 3.
Well, this one's fallen way out.
I don't get
That one fell off.
it. No, wow.
Just fell off, maybe a little inside. Landry takes 1.
One red.
Distinctly different. Just maybe same height, bit of same.
So Landry takes 1, scores now 6-3. Bachek gets a little luck on that one. They're playing to give Landry 1 and play the force or steal, and it missed a couple shots and it kind of went that end kind of went sideways on us. That's the way it goes.
It's okay.
Over on sheet 4, it looks like yellow is first, so they scored, but I don't know how many.
But unfortunately, there was not as much coffee there.
It's fantastic. It really is, like you see.
Now Bachek has hammer.
It was funny.
What happened in this 6?
I was mesmerized. It's like the car accidents on camera. Drive by without looking at. I was just.
Landry gets center guard, but it doesn't look like it's on the line, so it can be
What
tipped
happened?
over.
We don't know. We just asked Tennille too. Unless Yanni's there. Don't need to see your tonsils.
Calls a draw to the T line. To try to get them shooting at it. If they make this shot, then the other team, Landry, may shoot at it. In reality, they'd be actually better off coming in behind their center guard.
They want
It's
to
really important that Landry try to steal here. If they get a steal, they're in it coming home. If they don't, it would be really tough.
8-3 Sipka.
Oh.
Go back all you? Because we just don't get out, but I don't feel like
Correction here, Kinsey Kennedy took 1 in the 6. It is now 5-2 over Polson.
5-2 Kennedy.
And it's 8-3 Sitka over on sheet 1 over North Cox.
I appreciate when somebody has a good sense of humor. I might be able to say that about Nick.
Andrew didn't take the bait. They moved in behind the center guard. The right call to make.
No.
They've got to be aggressive here. Now Bachek is looking to do the same. They want to draw the play into the middle so they can start peeling guards
Is there,
or
does your
start playing
grandpa
tippy-tap in the middle.
have a sense of humor usually?
Yeah, he usually
Bachek has hammer, so after the first 5 stones, they'll probably start
It's been
peeling
a
guards,
hospital and away from the doggo,
opening things up.
away from his
Boys are sweeping it.
fancy
It's gonna be close.
all of that.
Oh, it's gonna be really close. They get it to the yellow.
Nice.
It's about 6 inches away from the red one. Beautiful shot. If it had frozen to the red one, that would be great. If it had slipped just past, would have been fine too.
Or no, you
diet
said
consists
cereal.
of hot dogs.
That's a really hard shot for them to get out. It looks like they're gonna try to move it around though.
Lots of electrolytes.
Probably not that shot. Call and guard would be better here. He's come
Wide and heavy.
wide.
Fiber. Those fiber. I often think of them.
Yeah. It's my number one question. How many repeats?
Slides through black.
Yes,
Kessler calls for board weight. He wants to bump the yellow one into the red and roll over in front of the other yellow one if he can get it there, or just wherever to the left.
I'll say pushing for days.
It's a good call to make, simply because they're not at a place where they can run the guard
No,
yet.
I bet you don't.
If he makes this, it'll be beautiful. If he
Makes it.
rubs the guard over, that's fine too.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's got it. Perfect stone.
Caitlin's in the crowd.
Yeah, we gotta
Dylan
keep
throws a
her.
peach.
She's good luck charm.
Landry calls for a hit again. Probably he's
He's tight.
trying to freeze or. I don't think I'd be trying to hit her. Jump, and he needs lots of things in the middle.
Oh, that's nice when it worked
Rubs
well.
it, gets it out, and slides through the other 2 stones. He almost rolled onto the back one, which would have been lovely.
Miller.
It was a really nice shot. But again, it was a little too aggressive, or a little too defensive, I think. I think they needed to throw up some more guards because Bachek has just opened it up,
Dylan.
peel the guards.
So much weight.
He's a strong boy. Ain't just like his daddy, EJ. Strong like an ox. All right, Andrew. Get it out with him. You can do it, boy.
Skippies again when we bell bottoms for your When at the halftime show at the Super Bowl when he came out in those bell
Shoved it at him.
Oh my God, just came back.
Andrew tries the takeout.
Flares.
He's a little inside. He's gonna
jam.
all day.
No, but I'd buy them again.
Oh.
They were super
Takes out
It's
one
gone.
of
It's
his
going
own.
now. Ultimate goal,
That's
get rid of the red.
okay.
Keep her clean.
It's still
Oh
clean.
yeah.
He just slid a little
I
inside.
know. He looks
Jack
Go,
over
Joe.
with
You're
it.
like,
I'm like, what am I gonna do?
You're just gonna do this. On the release.
I want to give him a little heart. It's okay, boy. Not it's okay, but what are you gonna do now? Move on.
Next one.
Move on. You can only do one thing. Move on.
Landry calls for a freeze on the yellow one.
It's light.
Because if he can freeze to that those ones on the outside are what give multiple points with the hammer. She comes a little inside. It's that's right there. A little corner freeze.
That's
nice.
a beauty. That's a beauty.
Nose and
Can
we're
still be
good.
picked out. Kessler calls for a nose hit, or just a. If he makes a nose hit, yellow one probably goes. If he gets to a little bit on the inside, the yellow one stays, but it'd be just as well to have the yellow one gone. Because if the yellow one goes, that red one at the back goes probably too. Andrew throws a normal hit. Normal weight. He's going to have a piece of it.
Who's on the inside?
Again, he's inside.
He's shoving.
What? Red one didn't go.
Honestly.
It's just a touch inside.
Come on, bud. He's been drawing better this weekend than hit.
Something's gonna happen here. This is a good one.
I'm not sure if he had pushed the stone or if at the end or if it slid inside. I'm not
Red
really sure
one
what happened.
might be in, eh?
Yeah, usually when you're looking straight down, you're going to see a lot more white than that.
Either way, you move things around. You move things around, it's still open. When you have hammer in the late ends, you really, if Bachek really wants to take the deuce here. But deuce is slowly slipping away. It's still really open, and Landry has allowed it to be open. He really should have thrown guards. Because right at the moment, Landry's looking to, they're going to have to hope that Kessler misses a shot. That's the only way they're going to score. It's going to come down to Kessler throwing a draw. And you never want to count on the other team. You never want to hope for the other team to miss. You always want to plan for them to make their shots.
Literally everybody in this house. Someone here ready? Same thing with Paul. Someone ready?
It's familiar.
You don't mind a little bit more
Oh, is this the final Scotties? Is that what we're looking at? Enerson versus...
Kessler's throwing a wide open draw. Just needs to
No, this is the takeout.
hit the white paint.
This is the takeout first.
Oh, they're playing black.
Oh, sorry.
This
I
is
thought he was drawing.
the semi-final
He's
game.
hit it. Oops. And he's got it. He's gonna roll inside. Or flop.
She's just a wee itty bitty one, isn't she?
Your commentator seems to be looking around all over the place except for at the sheet he should be looking at. Walker is going to hit. He's going to try to nose it or roll over to the left, actually. I think if he rolls over to the left, he can cover up his one at the back there and force Kessler to draw the 4 foot. He's got the hit.
Nose.
He's got it.
Nose hit.
And it's going to nose it.
He's got it.
So Kessler will play a hit for 1 or a draw for 1.
What's he feeling? You don't want to hit and roll out.
So Kessler has a draw against 3. This one's kind of Skip's choice here. The draw is probably the easier shot. I say Skip's choice because, you know, you go for what you're most comfortable with in this situation. If he were to nose hit that, he'd score. If he were to hit and roll over to the right, he'd score. But the draw is probably the one he's most comfortable with. And that is a good call too.
Some people can. Oh, I know.
Ooh, the boys are not on it. Uh-oh.
Back four.
Looks like it might be a touch heavy.
Tell them.
No, it's back 4. It's good.
Nice.
And they get the single. Bachek is up 4 coming home, 7-3.
Rude, right? Rude.
Yeah, right.
I know, maybe I'm
Bachek up 7-3 coming home, and Landry got the hammer coming home.
They should.
Should be Elijah Moss.
Microphone, right? Kyle will probably throw that thing on the ground. Stomp on it.
Mom, I want you to bring me some wine.
That's what Kyle. Kyle's probably talking. If you want to know what I want to do
First game, where'd you go?
Well, I like to see it because when the kids have it, especially in the park.
Kessler calls for a throw through. Max complies. The old 100% shot.
The first time you came to girl play, I don't think we made it. This is the second time you played? Third? The first time was way last time. No.
Yeah, we left there right as soon as they said we could.
They needed to sit.
Yes.
What?
Landry goes for a corner guard. The outside corner of the house. They throw it through
Oh,
again.
look at this. This is
Reason
their
they're throwing it through is because they want to keep it open. They don't want any guards. Typically, and Landry's looking at corner guards. That's again how you
Yeah.
score
Yeah.
multiples with the hammer. Typically,
Yeah.
people in Bachek would be looking to throw center
Yeah.
guards and come around them to steal, but up four without hammer coming home, we don't mind giving them 1 point or 2 points, or even 3 would be okay. It's pretty tough to take 4. So now, once the first 5 stones are through, once the first 5 stones are done, then Tesla will start healing off all the guards and anything near the house.
Supposed to be ready to live in
Taco and bake.
No. When's their
Call for a throw through again.
30. Max gets our dog chickens or something. Salad. I feel like it's chicken burgers. There you go. The chicken burgers, you know what, Lindsay and I had one yesterday and it was just like, we both said it hit the spot. They're good.
Over on sheet 4, it looks like Olsen took a couple, and
My note.
5-4.
it's now 5-4 with
Well, I broke down and broke my fastest one. I was
5-4
starving,
coming
but now I
home with
feel
hammer.
yeah, but I feel kind of
Sipka won
Sipka game
11
over. Sipka
11-3
won
after 7.
11-3 over Northcott in 7 ends.
I was so bummed.
This is a cool skin.
Landry gets a nice draw in behind the guard, and it just
Oh, it's banging.
sticks. Oh,
It's a
it
biter.
might be out.
No, it's in.
Oh, it's in.
It's in from.
We think it's in.
I got the angle here. It's perfect.
Jason's got the angle on it. He says it's in. It doesn't really matter because they're just going to run that guard. However, looks like Dylan's might be wide.
He might.
He'll peel it if he gets it. Oh,
Oh, good job.
he got a good peel. Didn't really need the
That was
double.
a hard one. Way over there.
Landry's going to try another guard.
Just got to get rid of one.
He's got to be biting this time though. Every shot that Landry makes has to be the house down.
This one's way light.
Those girls will have earned theirs.
Well, this one is okay to be up in front of the house.
All the way to
If
lockdown.
every other stone, we need as many of those as we can, or else they are going just over the line.
Got it.
That was the sweepers. I
Okay,
call
Andrew.
sweepers.
We just did that.
That's what we try to peel it.
Let's see if
Try
you
to peel
can
it.
peel it, Drew. Redeem yourself.
Even nose it straight back for the double.
Oh, dear.
He's on the outside. He's got it.
Andrew threw his 7-second peel.
I thought we played the girls yesterday.
Actually hit it pretty just off nose. He almost nosed it. And it curled a little too much, more than he wanted it. It actually curled to the other side of the stone.
Yeah.
Andrew loves throwing.
Is what's the temperature?
That was when he gets a chance to throw the big weight.
8, my watch.
Okay.
It was 6 when
Okay.
I got this morning.
Like +8 or minus?
It's +8.
+8. No, +8.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's why there's
Water
water
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Really?
that's right.
Our house is gross.
And ice everywhere.
Really?
on sheet 6, Smith took one.
Once the
in the 7th inning, they're
frigid
now up
temperatures cooled, I
4 over
haven't been attending to
Magic.
Just a nice guard.
Now, Sitka won. Oh no, we win whoever wins here.
From what I'm hearing
We
from the
play,
gallery
sorry,
up here,
plus we play
apparently it's
whoever
plus
wins.
8 here in Okotoks today.
If we win.
yeah.
Oh, if we win,
It's
right.
still, game's still on.
Yeah.
That's right. Excuse me.
Two more rocks.
Peel. Peeling is a good call, of course.
Like sit
If
straight.
you get it right, you make it
Agreed.
a double here.
We've had too many of those. It's nice this time we've played some. Like have we ever played this Landry team, this particular? We've played.
And he's got the peel.
Nope.
And
Oh, look at that.
gets stuck up on the foam. Almost went into the other sheet.
You're thinking about it, right?
Is silver allowed to
I know, right?
It is crucial that this stone come into the house.
next year? Do the same.
If not, the game will be over.
Because, okay, definitely,
You gotta go. Gotta bite.
they're going to city. So I think they also
I think the sweepers didn't
Could have
jump.
swept it in, don't you think?
They really need like to bite. They even wanted to turn it yesterday. And Kessel's gonna go for another peel up on that guard there.
Oh, you can see that. You don't have like a walk.
Yes, I know.
Oh, Shamus. Why didn't you put us against the best?
Nova Scotia's doing really well, eh?
Okay, well, I think we made good shots. We made a couple of shots, but I think the best. We just lost focus. We could have still had those.
Kessler gets it. Oh,
And get the double?
and peels it off.
No.
And
That's it.
Nice job. Both jobs. I feel like
A win for Bachek and
Oh, they should have. Come on, there.
the final happens at 1 p.m.
Nope, 12:30.
Sorry, 12:30 Mountain Time. And we'll sign off until then.